Diane in Denmark here, back to give you another one of the Flylady's Super Cruising Missions. Today we are on to number 9, if I can do it with my gloves on. It's very cold here today. And what we're going to be doing today is checking our lists and checking them twice. Hopefully, if you've not already done it, you have downloaded the Flylady's Control Journal. I've got a link to that in the playlist, and I've actually got a video where I talk you through the whole control journal. And basically what it is just a list, it's checklists, it's reminders of what you need to do to plan in baby steps to make your celebration fabulous. And remember, you can use these baby step Flylady Super Cruising Missions to plan anything. It doesn't have to be Christmas, I'm planning for Christmas. It can be, a bar mitzvah, Ramadan, a wedding, any kind of celebration. So what we're doing today on day 9, you're going to take your lists, check them twice, and we're just kind of thinking everything that's going on. What are the little bits that we have to finish off? Have you got packages that need mailing? I'm just actually back from the post office. I was picking up a parcel. When I was down at the post office, it's next door to the library, so I actually picked up a couple of Christmas books. Are you going to get some Christmas films to watch with the family? What about that? Have you planned to watch a Christmas movie every night? Write it down in your calendar, get it done. What else? Hold on, let me just move these out of the way. Oh, it's cold today. I always check my list before I leave the house, and I'll make sure that you do the same. Are there any grocery supplies that you can get right now, non-perishable stuff? Or what about baking? Have you been baking Danish cookies or making Scottish shortbread? So there are some links to videos that I've done up there, also in the playlist. I was out and I got stocked up with my favourite dishwashing liquid. If you see me on Instagram posting a picture of my sink every night, this will be you'll have seen this before. And when I was in the shop, I actually managed to pick up a gift because I had my list. I knew what was on the radar. I knew I had another couple of gifts to buy, and I saw something in the shop and I bought it, and it's done. What about wrapping? I mean, have you bought gifts but you haven't got them wrapped yet? Set your timer just for 10 or 15 minutes, get it done, and just look at any of these odds and ends. What about traveling? Have you booked your flights? Have you booked your pets into the kennels? Have you got a friend coming to check your post box and empty that when you're away? Just all these little things. It's not overwhelming. We're just going to put it down on a list and check it off one thing at a time. And the last thing is, hold on, let me put this away. I'm making an awful lot of noise with the rattling of the bag. Once you have, checked your lists and done that, it is the month of December. At least I'm making these in the month of December. A habit for the month in Flylady is pampering. So take your timer, set it for another 15 minutes, and take a walk around the neighbourhood, see the Christmas lights, make sure that you get all bundled up, because here it's freezing today. Or just sit in front of the fire with a warm cup of hot chocolate, add a couple of marshmallows in there, let your hair down. How about a nice bubble bath? When was the last time you had a bubble bath, or even just took a shower that was like 2 minutes longer and used some of that, cream that you have been saving for a good occasion? This is a special occasion every day. We've got to make it special for you every single day. And that's not a bad thing. You're looking after you so that you've got more to give to everybody else, okay? Because we're always looking after everybody else and all the family and everybody at work and everybody at church and everybody at the scout group. Got to look after ourselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to get my things into the house, going to wrap those presents, and I'm going to have, what shall I have today? I'm going to have some Swedish, something that I bought in Sweden, nyponsoppa, which is rose hip soup. They're very into rose hip soup in Sweden. with little biscuits that go on the top of it, crunchy biscuits, and that is going to be my treat for the day. So anyway, that's it for me. Diane in Denmark. It was Flylady Super Cruising Mission number 9. Let's look at those lists, check them, and get things checked off. And we're just doing it, 10 or 15 minutes, and then moving on to the next thing. And what was the other thing I was going to say? I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, these super cruising missions, just use them as you like. There's a playlist there. Go into them, do them when you like. It doesn't need to be, Monday to Friday or Saturday, Sunday. Don't worry too much about the missions that we started in October, November. Just the normal cruising missions. They were just building up to the super cruising ones. So you don't need to go back and look at those. Just go for the super cruising missions, and that will keep you on track for whatever you are celebrating. Right, that's it for me. Definitely time to get in. I'm getting a cold bahookie out here. Okay, Diane in Denmark. See you very soon. Live long and prosper.